Alright. Time to explore a bit more on Giant's Deep. Found out that Feldspar was able to go to the core. Didn't say how, but we haven't been down that far. But it looks like the core is where the probe tracking module went. So I would like to get down there if I can. There was also a platform on the statue workshop that we weren't able to get up to. Maybe if I wait for a storm, I'll be able to actually get up to that. So buckle in and blast up. I love the autopilot because I can just look any direction I want and it will get me where I'm going. It won't like avoid the sun or anything like that, but you know, baby steps. Yeah. Orbital probe cannon's so cool. Alright, where am I? Woo, there I am. Oh. I think that's that construction yard. Well, apparently we're going here first. Hey, that's that thing you managed to break, you idiots. Cassava, this is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may succeed where many other attempts have not. If I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse, they will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon will break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible, to create room for their enthusiasm. So when Avens says to Mallow that our compatriots will have taken that into account, he was absolutely right. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Aw, there's nothing wrong with being gooey with the one you love. Whee! We can see the layout of the orbital probe cannon. 1, 2, and 3. Two minutes 53 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from orbital probe cannon. This is probably what we've already read as well. Orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Yep, we've read that one. Pulling my locomotive limb here. Orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet Malloy to return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Huh. Just gonna show us. Yep. Okay. way to get dizzy. Woo. Nothing over here. Brittle Hollow projection stone. Sounds like there's a cyclone close. Yep, that one right there. Wow. That's ridiculous. Can I see my house from here? I think that was Timber Hearth. I couldn't see my house from here. Oh dear. I was not expecting to suddenly be removed with such force. Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and once someone sank beneath the current. Okay, yeah, we already saw that. Huh. Now, if we got this brittle hollow projection thing, we might have been able to surmise just from looking at this that it's the direction of the cyclones, but maybe not. There's really nothing else here. We already knew practically everything that's here to show us. That's disappointing. Well, back up to the ship to find the statue workshop, I guess. See if I can get on that one ledge. Ooh, bright in here. Alternatively, I can try to find a wrong spinning tornado. That is... what's his face's island? I assume, considering there's a fire. Gabro. Yo, Gabro, how's it going? Nice, it's you. Good to see you made out here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Heh, right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asked if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, he never remembers by the next one. He doesn't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone of my statue found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it's been seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. Happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? I found something. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each loop. For real? Did you figure out why? It's kind of scary how much it sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Have you ever watched a cycle for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. I reached inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. Huh. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing out here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then, less peaceful. Yeah, sounds like one's gonna hit right now. Bend your knees. Just bend the knees. No problem. What the heck? Why am I not going the right direction? Oh, great. That's just what I needed. I'm still going backwards. Why am I constantly going backwards? Am I just being sucked up into stuff? Oh, but it's very frustrating. See what we can do this time. I think I'm still being pulled backwards from wherever I'm looking. Okay, this is stupid. Well, this is... Alright, there's supposedly a current down here. Can the current carry me along? ship's coming back. That's great. Maybe I'm not out of hope after all. Okay. That was ridiculous. I was just trying to talk to Gabro. Jeez. Or should I explore Giant's Deep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, it keeps saying bright flash in the sky at the start of every loop. Something must be happening up there in orbit. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? Yes. I told you about Statue Island. What's up this planet? Haha, I know, right? Oh, you meant like tell you more about it? I got you. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current waves beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for all 2 ideas. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. Back in this before we get sucked up. Oh, sounds like we're being sucked up right now. Woo. Okay. That one's going clockwise, that one's going clockwise. Ooh. I see a countercultural one over there. But I actually want to see if I can find Statue Island first. No, not Thorn Island. Bramble Island, whatever you might call it. There it is. Excellent. You can get under there this way. Woo. Okay. I want to get up. Oh, no, I don't want to go over there. I can already get over there. You know what? Fine. I'll just sit here and wait for the next tornado. Or use this as a bridge. Yeah, 'cause it's just too high to get from there to over there. Damn. Maybe it's possible. Well, got nothing to lose by giving it a shot. Other than my life, but that comes cheaply, as we've already learned. Ooh, I think I hear a cyclone closing in right now. Yeah, there's no way to make this. But hey, sounds like we're about to have a ride. Oh crap, I kind of wanted to be in that, probably. don't destroy my ship. Please don't destroy my ship. It's probably fine. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence? I imagine there are two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? So they're basically talking about how how you might go back in time. Dang it. It's hard to stay still underwater. Port hull damaged. Good enough. Alright. So this is a current you can't go below. And down there is the lightning ball thing. There's one going the opposite direction. Alright, we made it under the, maybe we don't need feldspar after all. Well, no, what we have to do is get down there. Or not. So we can't just fly in. Maybe we can hitch a ride with a jellyfish? No, apparently not. I'm not gonna bother repairing. I'm gonna die anyway. Not that electrical systems necessarily make you die, but they seem important. Alright, so I visited Vine Island, Gabbro's Island, Statue Island, in the construction yard island. I think Giant's Deep is tapped out. Alright, I'm gonna check the ship's log, see what it has to say. Alright, got some connections here. Ash Twin Project. The Nomai sealed something away inside the core of Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Statue Workshop. Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record the memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin Project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin Project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin Project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. But what is the Ash Twin Project? Gabbro's Island. Gabbro's in a hammock. Gabbro found a Nomai statue on another island. The statue's eyes started glowing, and Gabbro saw their memories flash before their eyes. Gabbro remembers dying. They saw their memories flash before their eyes, just like the time with the statue. Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware we're in a time loop. Which is interesting, because there was 3 masks that were on. Ocean depths. Ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. Bramble Island. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. I don't want to go to Dark Bramble. Construction yard. Island is where Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was asked not to fire. According to Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. Right. Just reviewing what we know. Yeah, the counterclockwise cyclone gets you into the ocean depths, but we still have to penetrate the core to get to the probe tracking module. Probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module will be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. A Nomai computer reports the probe tracking module as missing. I saw the probe tracking module through a Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity out the viewport, which matches the core of Giant's Deep. In order to enter the core, we have to find Feldspar, whose last known coordinates were on Dark Bramble. Never been to Dark Bramble? Let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? I think, but I probably wouldn't want to launch a scout through the seed on Timberhearth again to know exactly where Feldspar is, since I saw his campfire. But that's fine. There's no way. Huh. Whoa. Creepy. Much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Oh. What the heck is that? No, run, faster. Shoot. I learned that I don't want to go back there. Ever. At least not until I figure out how to deal with fish boys. Alright, so I need to go probably somewhere new, since I've tapped out most of the places I can go. Orbital probe cannon. Book remains of Nomai space station orbit around Giants Deep with our 3 access ways branching off a central hub. Orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the eye of the universe. Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Control module recently received a request from the Ember Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. Launch module. Badly damaged, but its protection pool is still intact. A mine named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once. That part seems a little weird, that they only need to fire the probe once. A mine named Privet countered they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module were destroyed. My whole station. Warp tower. Negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100th of a second. 100,000th of a second. The Maya were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. High energy lab. The negative time interval measurement in the White Hole station was further investigated at the high energy lab in the canyon at Ember Twin's equator. Yeah, let's go there. Ember Twin. Canyon at Ember Twin's equator. Yikes. No problem. No problem. Not a problem. Got this. That's a gravity cannon. I'm on the equator. Yes, I am. Isn't this where I found that hole? I'm gonna worry about that later. I want to see. Ow. Cactuses are not nice. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. Bones. Not generally a hopeful sign. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice in the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. That doesn't bode well. Summit City. Looks like that's a no. Yeah, it was like over here, I think. Man, it's been a while. But I came out next to a structure that looked like this. That's right. Ooh, crystals. Yeah, let's not go that way. Alright, so we're looking for the high energy lab. There's a way to get to it from here. Oh, wow. Last time I was here, we could only barely see this part. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprising idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is a defining characteristic of our species. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? I understand this proposal unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build a sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Alright, so there's the sun station. It does bad things. Maybe that's why the thing keeps blowing up. Eye Shrine on the 4th level. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Down. In which case it's already too late. I need to get here right away next time. Okay, so high energy lab is out. Oh, well. Surely we can do something else here while we're here. What's this? Stepping Stone Cave. I don't really feel like going there unless I need to, though. keep forgetting how light the gravity is. Whee! Anglerfish overlook. Ooh, anglerfish. Exit, not an entrance. Gotcha. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Apparently I'm supposed to launch this. Whoa. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to fit through. Hypothesis, there's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update, we need to find a way inside quickly, Mallory, because when I arrived here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Children? Stepping stones to what? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I don't have a lot of time. Gotta explore everything, guys. Everything. Not sure if I don't like asphyxiate in here. Scout. Is there another way up there? I feel like the light must be coming from it. Nice. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. Then the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish a blindfold and becomes a little fish. So basically they're like anglerfish on Earth blind? I guess that makes sense. I wonder if they must be able to hear really well. Maybe that's what I ran into. They're just kind of a little slower. Anglerfish study. Long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it is used this growth to attract prey. An update. Mallory, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule into their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. Its anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Good. Visually, the specimen appears to be the same species as the anglerfish in dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. I've already explored this pretty thoroughly. Where's my ship? Oh crap. Uh-oh. Just in the nick of time. When my children used to play a game here, one player was an anglerfish, wore a blindfold, the rest of the children lined up against one wall. The anglerfish said go, little fish had to sneak to the other side. Blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. More to explore the sunless city. And they keep mentioning something called the Sun Station. I can see me. Apparently I can't do both. Okay, fine. Well, Ash Twin is probably mostly empty at this point. Yes, it is. So there's supposedly a project of some sort here. Ooh, it's one of those thingies. Out. Wonderful. Ooh, there's backside. How the heck are you supposed to get through there? Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. So, just Does that mean this goes to the sun station? Okay, could I get the game? Oh, that's not gonna be helpful. No. There we go. The floor is just absolutely covered in cactus. That implies to me that you can only really get here when there's sand covering it. Which means high energy lab I can only get to when sand is not covering it, which is early on. And I can only get in this if I'm there when sand is covering it, which is also early on. That's highly inconvenient. Is this the one I used last time? Guess we'll find out. And I'm up in the air again. That's hilarious. Same timing. Well, I was writing on that wall. Oh, well, probably doesn't matter. Alright, don't want to go that way. Alright, so the one with the swirly on it brings you to Giant's Deep. That's good to know. Tower in line and check that one. I mean, oh, it's down here. Woo. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling in Brutal Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poe found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit there to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star's, and go meet her on White Hole Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Clary, I wish I could wait here for you to arrive for the forge, and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Whoa. Wait, so was I looking at the right time and that's why it opened, but I didn't actually, like, get sucked in? Let me try that again. So this is the Brittle Hollow one. Which way is it going? It's going that way. Okay, almost. yeah. This is... That's that tower I tried to climb. I'm on the ceiling, apparently. That's not disorienting or anything. Black hole forge, left 30 meters. I don't see a forge. Is that it way down there? Up there, whatever. Ouch. I want to explore more. Ooh, what this? Black hole forge controls. Well, that goes back up. And if I warp in, I don't think fucking.